World Beach Pro Tour. It is our final match here on Championship Sunday. Women's gold medal match here in João Pessoa, the historic town. Ton of history here in João Pessoa. The women's gold medal match. It's a USA battle. Molly Shaw and Kelly Cheng taking on Therese Cannon and Megan Kraft, two teams that know each other very well. This is the first finals here for Molly Shaw and Kelly Cheng, which is such an exciting time. They've had a brilliant tournament. They've taken down the world #1 in Tomlin and Victoria. They took down Ana Patricia and Duda in pool play, but now they have to go up against fellow countrywomen Therese Cannon and Megan Kraft. Kyle Friend here with you for this last one with Denise Austin. Therese Cannon and Megan Kraft, they've been playing awesome as well, Denise, and they had a brilliant win in their semifinal match against AP and Duda in a 3-set thriller, back and forth, 15-13. We saw grit, we saw fight from Therese Cannon and Megan Kraft. I expect nothing less in this one.
Head to head, they're officially 2 for 2 on the AVP. They probably met each other a few more times on that one, but internationally they're 2 and 2. So that sort of says that they kind of know each other's games really well. It's back and forth. The way Megan and Therese played against Ana Patricia and Duda, who were in sublime form, and to quieten them down in that semi-final, although Kelly and Molly had also done the same, AP and Duda weren't playing quite at that level at that moment. And it's not to diminish it, but we just saw this kind of sudden surge from the Brazilians. However, the way Molly and Kelly are playing together, I think they are showing us what they really could achieve. There was a lot of excitement when they got together. They had those consecutive 4th place finishes. It was like quite exciting. Then they hit a bit of a slump, and that's always the kind of, it's to be expected. Teams don't know you. They then get used to you. Now they've come back. There's a lot more second ball options, a setting link play from Kelly back to Molly, so Molly can side out when she needs to. The angles that Molly has been hitting, wow, we're in for a treat.
You said it, it's very evenly matched, 2 apiece in the overall head-to-head. I'm really curious to see the option defense of Megan Kraft and Therese Cannon, who implement the option a lot on their side when they're in a good rhythm. They run the option offense, and so they should be well-equipped to manage playing defense against that option. You would think they know Kelly very well. They're ready for that option. Molly Shaw has been playing lights out. Her ball control has been exquisite. Kelly Cheng, 3rd in total points scored. Again, first final ever, 9.6 digs per match for Molly Shaw. Fun fact, Molly and Therese best friends. And so it's really a special moment because they go and hang out all the time. They travel all over the world together, and now they get to compete against each other at the world's top stage. It's 8 versus 9. Again, the depth of the field here as we see Cannon and Kraft. 2nd in blocks per match for Cannon. 2nd in digs for this tournament for Meg Kraft. 55 hitting percentage for Cannon. She's hitting very exquisite. And the lucky loser, we talked about it earlier, Meg and T. They're 3 for 3 this year on getting that lucky loser. The lucky loser is picked on the team that loses that round of 12, who has the best point ratio for the tournament. They lost in the round of 12. They get brought back to life, and they find themselves here lighter and in the finals. Maradona going to soothe us with this introduction.
USA. The question is, where are you, Megan Kraft? They play against with blue tops from USA too, ladies and gentlemen. The #1, please welcome and make some noise. Where are you, Molly Shaw? #2, ladies and gentlemen, her partner from USA. She is a world champion. Please welcome Kelly Cheng.
Kelly Cheng, a 2-time Olympian out here on the sand. And in our pregame preview, we talked about it, a Brazil-USA heavy side on the women's side, and that's exactly what we're getting late in this event. It's USA in the gold. We had Brazil versus Brazil in the bronze, and it went the way of Ana Patricia and Duda for the bronze. Gold and silver medal up for grabs here one of these teams walking away with the gold, one walking away with silver. As the fans and the crowd patiently wait for this one to get underway. It's Cannon and Kraft in the red, and it's Cheng and Shaw in the blue tops, and a nice fast line for Therese Cannon.
And Megan Kraft was the target predominantly in the semifinals. Always interesting when the head-to-head between the same nation go against each other. They started on Therese. Let's see if it continues.
Short serve to Shaw. Fade away set from Cheng. Good read into the seam for Megan Kraft, but it goes off the arms, out of bounds.
I do like it when Megan swings with that, not Megan, Molly, apologies, with that little pop. You know, she's got a good rip. You know, when she lets it go, then you get the spin off of the control from Megan.
Quick dropping serve on Cannon, and that's going to be an ace for Cheng.
That's a really good serve. It's just going down straight away. As it comes to Therese, it starts to deviate and drop out of the air. She thinks she's got it, but it just changes direction.
Right back to Cannon. Better pass. Option there. It is a difficult ball for righties on the right if that ball's a little bit tight.
I think it's a little bit forced. They're probably in their mind, okay, when Kelly's serving, we're going to try and option play as much as we can. Probably a little bit forced, given that it was a little bent out of shape, not quite the ball there.
Change up here, the short serve to Cannon. Lefty poke, Shaw with the long touch. Shaw cut shot is dug from Kraft. Kraft, one of her first swings in transition, and she scores.
Really nice, just discipline. After you've been dug, you've got to go back to base, reset yourself. Just don't be phased that they've taken control of your offense. Just get yourself set up for some defense. And Megan making a nice roundhouse dig.
Middle serve, gets Cheng on the sand. Cheng looking to poke deep, not deep enough. Kraft, good approach. Baby line this time. Excellent touch from Megan Kraft.
That seam between the two defenders, such a crucial thing to be able to do when you're compromised. You can't quite get any other shot. Can you find that space between? This was so deftly done.
3 apiece. Chest of Shaw. Shaw gonna wrap it to the high line. That one is good. She loves that shot.
Good containment. It's interesting, the service pressure is zigzagging between Kelly and Molly at the moment, not letting anybody get us settled in.
Ai, meu Deus, que close é esse?
Find a line of Cannon, a little errant on this pass. Good little poke back, though, from Therese to change it up.
And Therese just hangs with Megan. Megan's gone out of sight. She can't quite see Therese, but she knows that she's going to stay with her, and that's just really good beach volleyball under pressure.
Make that set easy for your partner. Right in the lap of Cheng. Cheng taking a little bit off and a little snappy to the cross court. Nicely done.
Cross-court blocks are the hardest to pull off, especially if your partner doesn't sell that they're going to be in that cross-court. So Megan's going to have to wait longer.
Kraft takes that middle serve. Kraft a little off the net. Shaw there early on the line. In transition, tight ball right in the wheelhouse of Therese Cannon.
And Kelly's apologetic. She knows that she's put her into the hands of Therese. Unfortunate for Molly, she couldn't quite get the swing, so she's trying to push with the pokey, but you're never going to outgun Therese at that moment.
A little friend-on-friend crime right there. 5-all. Kelly's saying yes, 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 and Molly lets it go. Good leave, brave leave for Shaw. And Shaw gifting one back.
Do you still have the call in the United States where you say good and then you say I at the end of it where it's going out, or is that something that's kind of drifted in and out of fashion?
I might have drifted something. I don't know about the I. We definitely say good or you. I think we use you too much instead of I'll go. Poking deep. That one's going to drop for Shaw.
So the eye was really to add to maybe you've got to leave it because it's going out. So they shout good and then eye. But that was back in the 2000s.
Okay. Yeah, maybe that one has faded a little bit. Not familiar with the eye. I'll have to bring it back. Short serve to Kraft. Up and down ball. Kraft, good timing from Cheng on the throwback, but scrambling is what Kraft and Cannon do. And that set a little off the net. Cheng working hard up at the net.
The cover was great. You're compromised, though, from the set, and I'd love a jumbo from Megan in that position. You know what? You know they're off the net. Molly, you're going at Molly short. That's her wheelhouse. Just make the move, make them have to work from deeper to get back in.
Yeah,
Easy to say sitting here, but
of course.
I understand it's difficult out there.
Tight ball. Kraft stays clean there. This is a nice deep ball away of Shaw. Good hands from Cannon. Cheng gonna poke or snap to the high line, and Cannon's in the net. A tough break for Cannon and Kraft. All that hard work.
And Kelly totally inserting herself into that cover. Took it over, and I don't blame her because she's not being served at the moment. And going after Molly, you would want that ball in transition.
Oh, in trouble on the pass for Cannon as Cheng continues to target her.
And this is where I would question what Anna Patricia and Duda didn't do, is go after Therese on these kind of serves, because this is where she has been vulnerable. You've got to try and exploit it.
Yeah, at least mix it up, right? You don't want to serve one player the whole time, and then you leave that match thinking, okay, well, we got beat by this one player. Instead, hey, let's test out this other player. Let's see if they can rise to the occasion. And Cheng and Shaw have found their target with Cannon right now. 6 serves to Cannon, just 1 the way of Megan Kraft. As both teams go into their box in the timeout, Cannon and Kraft working with coach Mike Playcheck, who's also the coach of James Shaw. And James Shaw, a little bit of overlap there as the husband of Molly Shaw. So Shaw and Cheng working with husband Jordan Cheng there of Kelly Cheng. And so we love to mix and match in the United States, Denise. So this all over the map. It's a small community.
It certainly is.
Serving 6. Better pass this time from Therese. Therese with a beautiful angle out of the timeout.
My favorite thing when a team calls a timeout and they come out and manage it well. And also, if you're the serving team at that moment, they're asking for you to take the pressure off. So going a little bit more courageously out the timeout too.
Over the shoulder and the Olay arms for Shaw. Gets the ace from Therese.
And that's a good serve. Really fast off the hands, using the momentum of the jump. Just keeps traveling a little high. Maybe it's going out. Molly looking to the baseline, questioning herself.
It's a tough one.
That's nice.
Oh, and that's perfect right there. You said it. It is nice.
It's the way it's traveling through Molly's zone. Ends up in the edge of Kelly's, but all the time Kelly's thinking it's going to Molly.
Both Shaw and Cheng in sync there on their movement. Better pass. No, it's not. It's a little bit tight. And it's going to be counted as an ace there for Cannon as she served up 2 here in the last 3 points.
And isn't this nice? They just need a little bit of breathing space. Isn't it wonderful when a timeout can go from 10-6 to 10-10?
Shaw and Cheng to just settle down here in the serve receive. And Cannon will barely miss that one, but good work fighting their way back with their serve. Cannon and Kraft both have really good float serves. They can get teams in trouble with the pressure and the contact, the pace that they bring with their float serve.
Yeah, I had a quick chat with Iago Herkovitz, the coach of Anna Patricia and Duda, after the semi-final loss to Cannon and Kraft. And he said they just served really well, but it wasn't the same serve all the time in terms of where it came from. So that meant that they were a little bit, Duda was more unsettled because she couldn't get into a groove of the flight of the ball.
Yeah, and credit there to Therese Cannon and Megan Kraft about using variety. We talk about variety a lot. We talk about it in offense. We also love to see it at the service line, starting place from the service line, service direction, the pace, short, deep, moving around, and to cause that to cause AP and Duda that much uncomfortableness is a huge notch in their belt. You know, to put that team in that much pressure and to make them feel uncomfortable, and so a huge weapon for this USA pair. Line to line, another trouble pass here from Cannon. Good move from Shaw. Nice little pirouette set from Cheng, and Shaw miscontacts that ball.
Incredible hands from Kelly. She is definitely one of the best setters, especially coming down off of the block and having to readjust her alignment.
Yeah, she can set it from absolutely anywhere with the mitts. Shaw from the right. Little baby line is perfect.
Love that. Just took the hand up there, just waiting for Therese, and then just crafting the redirect. Not a big swing, just a good contact on the ball.
It's a good replay of Therese's hands, just trying to get that touch. They go away from Cannon. They go to Meg Kraft, who is ready for the moment.
Little apology from Kelly Cheng there back to Molly, saying that's my ball. It's that close to the net. I've just got to go after the ball. I'm not bothered about my zone. Just want to grab the ball.
No, no, no is the call from Cheng. Great communication here to let that one go. Short serve, nice deception on that serve from Shaw. Kraft, nobody up, what touch, working the perimeter is Megan Kraft.
Love this, and what I'm loving is this micro timeouts between, after a phenomenal shot, there's just this discussion between Therese and Megan every single time. Good job, well done, what we're going to do next. Maybe nothing about the game, but just the fact they always come together.
What an angle for Shaw. I didn't think that she had that available, but she gets her feet around and then slices it back to the line. Brilliant.
Especially given there's no block up and she knows there's certain zones that are definitely defended.
Cannon gonna go out of the middle. Fast hands, ricocheting off the block of Cheng. Tough break for Cheng and Shaw.
And Kelly had a big blocking game in the semi-final. At the moment, it's not as impactful. No blocks yet for Kelly.
Yeah, she was a monster with her hands at the net in that semi-final. Hadn't seen her block that well in a while. See if she can channel some of that in this one. Cheng overhead. Go to the line and pushes it slightly.
And I think you've got a different kind of blocker in front of you in Therese Cannon as opposed to Carol. Therese is a little bit bigger, a little bit more presence, a little bit more pressure. So I think maybe they're giving her a lot of respect, and so thereby you're getting the errors as well.
So they go to Shaw after the error from Cheng, and looking for the jumbo angle. Kraft can't believe it. She's so close.
I love the idea, though. The inside to outside, underhand kind of snappy ball.
All. What a serve from Shaw. Just to keep this one alive. It's going to be a chance here for Cheng in transition. A perfect little baby line shot. Any deeper, and Kraft was there.
And again, avoiding Therese, going into Megan's zone, but the drop shot and the quality of it was such that even if Megan were there waiting, it was so far away. And it's a lovely deft cut shot. I thought it was a pokey.
Nice stab from Kraft. That set is for sure going to be called the double or the lift there from Cannon.
Yeah, 100%. There's no argument really on that one.
17, serving 15. A nice run of points here for Cheng and Shaw. The service pressure of Shaw. Overhead to Kraft. Oh, what a cover from Cannon. She put this one away, not yet. Oh, right into the lap of Shaw, who puts up a pearl for Cheng.
Molly in transition, getting back into solid defensive shape, releasing Kelly. No pressure from Therese early enough.
Oh, high at the chest. That's a mesmerizer from Shaw.
And it's a body shot, isn't it, at Therese? That's what she's struggling with. The ones that are coming right at her, the ones where she can't open out, get the hips out the way, open up the shoulders.
19-15. And Cannon wants to let that one go, but it lands in on the back line. And the service run here from Shaw is impeccable.
What focus Molly Shaw has right now. It's really good. At the end switch, though, just calibrate a little bit.
Yeah, laser focus on the face there. First set point for Shaw and Cheng. We'll have a couple. Oh, left-handed stab. Cheng's going to have to go over there as it touched the block. Good hustle from Cheng.
Stand up, now everybody clap your hands.
Second set point now for Shaw and Cheng. Good tracking there from Shaw. Shaw, cut shot is perfect. Excellent control. Shaw and Cheng with the late run to take set number one.
All you need to look at that is the stride of Molly Shaw after she put that ball to the floor. She's like, yes, partner, come on. And she is absolutely owning this court right now. The contact on that, the crispness, and the crispness, but it's the link from Kelly to Molly with the handset. They're starting to find exactly what you need, and it can take a time. Is that right? And you might say, yeah, I'm fine with that. But eventually, over time, you start to really understand the kind of sets, and that's what you're seeing here. Kelly's going back to Molly. Molly's finishing, and that has been a touch of an issue up to this point. But in this tournament, that has been exceptional.
Yeah, they seem to have found their rhythm, and it takes time. Like you said, it takes time to find exactly where you want that set for your partner, and trusting that, hey, I can put you at this depth. You like it here, I'm going to get you there over and over again. Molly Shaw, one error. She's 5 for 9, hitting pretty healthy right now in this match. For Cannon and Kraft, it's just passing right now. It's just the breakdown in the passing from Therese Cannon a little bit. Just got to settle in, get back to those really good platforms. Nice long touch on this Mikasa ball. Megan Kraft, one of the game's best float servers here, back to go to work. Tight ball, nice fast slap for Cheng.
Love that. Too easy. You can see Molly doesn't hardly have to move her feet at all, so all she has to do is then just move the platform.
High at the chest of Cannon. Cannon, nice soft touch from Cheng over the shoulder. She sets herself up with that block.
And this is daunting for Therese and Megan, because Kelly is now getting lively at the net, and this is what was kind of missing, even though they got the win. So putting the two together, this can be quite a force for Molly and Kelly.
Good option taken there from Therese Cannon. That's a big part of their game, Denise, that we haven't really seen them insert use.
Yeah, and I love that, the fact that Megan's going on behind, so there's moving parts, so then you get a distraction on the defense and there's nobody picking up what is a relatively easy shot, but no move from the USA in blue.
Cheng overhead. Cheng takes her look, nice soft touch. Kraft's got time. Oh, good change up there from Cannon. A little wrap back to the line.
Love that. Just, you know that they pulled back. There's nobody up at the net. Fantastic defense to get to that point, but making sure that you put something like this away, just doing something different. You can't get a read on that.
Good talk from Molly, and she is fired up right now, Denise. You can see the energy coming off of Molly.
Yeah, I mean, she's had a tough time. She's shown on the Instagram that she's been pretty sick this tournament.
Yes.
So to make it this far has been really incredible. It's been a very emotional journey for them.
Kraft trying to pinpoint one in the corner and misses.
Love Kelly just talking to Molly ahead of going into the serve, just checking and challenging, just making sure you're on the same page in terms of what happens in defense.
Cannon Little tappy to the middle is good.
And when we were calling the game against Kelly and Molly earlier in the semi-final, it was a space over Kelly that was potentially where they had to attack through. However, they went around her too much. Molly was having a really good time. So I think taking on Kelly and going up and over her is potentially the way through on their side out.
Cheng hanging and chipping to the line. It's perfect.
Really nice. Just simple stuff. Doesn't have to be too complicated when you do pass and set like that.
5, serving 3. Shaw and Cheng, if you just joined us, took set number 1. 21-16 over Cannon and Kraft. And there's some simple stuff right there from Megan Kraft. Perfect pass, perfect set, sees the defense. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's so important that no matter where you are, if you've got a blocker up, there is space, and it's just throwing that wrist to that space, just up and over the block.
Cheng working back to get to the left. And working the short poke right in between both USA defenders.
This is one for the purists right now. A little bit side out, both sides. Nobody giving much.
Another look at this shot. Kelly Cheng looking very comfortable right now inside out. Short dropping serve. Cannon with the fast snap. That's brilliant on the serving when Kelly's coming up to serve.
Yes, absolutely. And they know that that's exactly when they've got to do it. They don't even have to communicate it to each other. They know it's going to happen and just accelerating in.
5 serving 6. Another good pass from Cheng. She takes her look. And that one is not going to touch the block, hit the net, and go out of bounds.
Kelly's asking for it. Teresa's got her back to it. She's not holding up anything because I don't expect there to be any kind of, I'm not sure. I don't know. You tell me, Carl. You probably know them better than I do.
You know, I'm not sure. My guess is that they wouldn't call their own touch here. Oh, good change of just holding, freezing Megan Kraft defensively.
Yeah, exactly. And still aggressive setting. We haven't seen much pool digging so far.
Right.
So they're taking it to the net, and that's why we're getting a lot of good quality shot play.
Yeah, excellent point. Not a lot of pool digs. Cannon to the line. Here comes Shaw on the run. What a chop from Molly Shaw.
And this goes to Kelly binding Molly again and again and again. It really is about rhythm. She's just facilitating optimum vision, optimum ability for Molly to put it where she needs.
Shaw trying to go quick with that float serve down line. Pretty even in terms of the service reception here for Cheng and Shaw. Good timing from Therese, but Shaw sneaks it under somehow. Tough break.
And that's one of those, Teresa's gone with one hand, but sometimes with that one hand you get a little rotation of the shoulders and then all of a sudden you've got a bit of a cavity that happens. Let's have a look. Yeah, doesn't get the press immediately because the left shoulder wasn't involved.
Cannon, good run here from Shaw. Cheng's gonna put it deep, tomahawk touch there for Cannon. Through the hands of Cheng, aggressive swing for Therese Cannon.
Really nice response from Therese. And how cool was that tomahawk play? Just perfect.
Yeah, cannot overlook those small touches.
No.
Those are not easy to make, to control this ball with the tomahawk touch, but Cannon, it's the reason why they're here in the final. Nice pass from Cheng. And Cheng pushes it wide. Kraft was all over it.
In that point there, it's an inside set. She's shaping up to the go-to line, and then she senses Megan is there, and that was good positional hold from Megan to then force her to have to go further.
9-all. Kraft and Cannon tie things back up. They'll stay on Cheng. Nice tap down. Cheng's been using that very effectively, even with the line block that time.
Oh, I think that's some of my favorite Cheng angles. good. And it is, like you say, it's just a sort of tap down, isn't it? It's not a big swing, but just a great angle.
And that serve is going to go long. Shaw trying to be aggressive with that float serve. She's missed a couple times. Just 3 service errors for Shaw. Cheng's been perfect. 2 aces, no service errors. We'll stay on Cheng. Takes her look, holding, waiting, pointing. That one is landed in.
Quite clearly, and I'm not quite sure what that was all about, but hey, she liked that one. That's what we can say.
That's what it was about. She liked it. She hit it, she liked it, she held the finish. And they will go to the technical timeout. 11-10 here. He's trying to reset, and good thing for Canada and Kraft. They've settled down on their serve receive a little bit. Canada's cleaned up some of her passing, used some of those options. Shaw and Cheng are continuing to side out at a very high percentage as well.
Yeah, when you look at the side out percentages, Kelly Cheng at 89% and Megan Kraft at 82%, it's no surprise that maybe Molly and Therese are receiving the ball. It's just a surprise to me when it goes the other way, really. I'd like to see maybe a bit more cross-court at the 2 target players so that then they've got to take more share.
Yep.
Potentially slice through the middle a little bit, get both of them twitching.
I like that. We always like the middle serve. See where Cheng goes here. 11 serving 10. Dropping serve on Cannon. Good lift. Tight ball, poked over, covered is Kraft. And the quick option is taken off the hands of Cheng.
Good cover, great release on the second ball. Still, Kelly Cheng is lively and getting hands on the ball. So her blocking is starting to get much more involved.
She's touching a lot of balls. Just hasn't gotten that one to go down
No,
just yet. And again,
yet.
credit to Kraft and Cannon for great covering.
Yeah! Okay, let's go.
11-all. French fries on the board. Oh, that serve dropped quickly. The movement just fell right off the table.
And that's definitely one of Megan Kraft's strengths throughout the whole course of this tournament. That pressure from her jump top float serve.
0 spin on that ball. She usually finds herself high in the aces count at the end of events. Cheng. Good read from Kraft on the run. Not sharp enough. Shaw there. And the late pull from Cannon, trying to mix up the look. I don't mind it.
I love how Molly, in transitional play, goes back to base. And by base, I mean smack bang in the middle of the baseline, about 1 meter in, going, okay, whichever way you come at me, I'm in a position to defend.
Tight pass, the bump set here. Cannon, is she going to tag that sideline? Meg Kraft's going to come over and put the C up to challenge.
It was close. Can't always tell the players from the players' reactions, whether it's in or out.
For sure, even with the glasses off. And that ball just wide. So a break for Shaw and Cheng. This second set goes back and forth and back and forth. Tight ball. That's a little too tight. Cannon's been pushing some of these passes, and now Kelly gets there for her first block. And Coach Mike Playcheck is going to call the timeout here for Cannon and Kraft. Doesn't like what he sees. And before this lead balloons too much, just going to reset.
I think today's been the least windiest day that we've had here.
Definitely,
think,
no question.
It felt hotter, though overall definitely much hotter, more humid. There's still a bit of wind. It still does play a big factor in it. You can see on those really low over the net flow ones where it's sort of bottoming out, but definitely not as chaotic as we have seen.
No, the wind has been something we've been referencing ad nauseum on the broadcast over and over again. And again, it just hasn't really been there tonight. And so, again, another reason why beach volleyball is so difficult. You can play for 4 days an event with certain conditions, and all of a sudden, Sunday comes around and the conditions change like that, and so you have to adapt. You have to be ready to come in with your backup plan. Just be adaptable. Flow like water. 14-12. Again, another tight ball, and Kelly Cheng there again for the stuff.
Again, monster moment, a crucial time, just pouncing.
I love the height of the pass of Cannon. Just want a little bit more space for Kraft. There's the space. Nice pass, good set. Perfect wrap to the cross court for Cannon.
And going back to that space when you haven't got it, what I'd like to see from Megan is just a wild swing. Like we saw from Stefan Bowman's, off of the hands, you know, go reckless at that moment and frustrate Kelly. Don't just sort of try and play timidly into it, because she's not going to let you play off of it like a soft tool.
Yeah, no question. Challenge that block. We talked about that a lot. Use that block. Tight ball option. Kraft in the perfect spot for the option dig. To trim the lead to 1, not yet, says Shaw. Ball a little bit tight, and Cannon throws it back down. No way. That ball, he's going to call over on Cannon?
He has. Alessandro Palmdosado is making a big call, a big moment, and let's have a look.
It's really tough. That's not the angle for us to be the best judge on that, but goodness gracious, what a big moment. How do they respond? Cheng gets the stuff.
Kelly Cheng working really hard from the service line to get in here and block. And her shapes now at this point at a crucial moment. She's been accelerated 3 blocks in the last 4 points, I think.
And that off the platform of Cannon, the ace for Kelly Cheng, as USA, Shaw and Cheng inching their way closer to a gold medal after winning the first set. Up and down ball. Nice snap back to the cross court for Cannon to get back on track.
Kelly and Molly in a really good advantageous position right now. They can side out their way. They just got to concentrate on it. Kelly just saying, don't worry about it, Molly. We can do this.
Deep float. Yes, yes, is the call from Cheng. Cannon with the throwdown, but a touch from Cheng and Shaw. A bang-bang play, and that is huge. It's kind of how this game's been going here for them.
I mean, phenomenal reaction. Pinball volleyball at its finest. But this touch from Molly, that slice, but without too much pace on it to let it drop.
Shaw puts that one, the line drive into the net. Serving 19. Cannon and Kraft need a stop here. They are not going to have a touch there. I don't think there was a touch, Denise. I think that was just out. Did you see something different?
I have zero idea, because Therese is just putting her back and going to Megan like she always does. So, and I cannot get a read on that at all.
Woo! That's what happens when friends play friends. No mercy. Gold medal on the line, lots of money on the line as well. Shaw overhead. Big point here. Tomahawk dig from Kraft. Can she put this one away? Not yet. Kraft wants it out wide. It's a little short, and somehow Megan Kraft pokes it through on a scrappy little rally here, and here come Cannon and Kraft.
Oh, the potential is huge. We've seen comebacks from here. Hang on, everybody.
Heart rate is elevated here in the booth. 17 serving 19. Shaw slicing, and that is called in from our line judge. Our up referee, Dos Santos, is calling it out, and Kelly is going to call the challenge.
We knew it would be right to the wire.
This is what we wanted to see, fans. Tight as can be.
All 4 players convinced that they've seen it their way. Molly's going back to serve. Therese is going back to serve. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Molly.
One is in. Cannon's going to have a word with Dos Santos. I don't think she's got much of an argument here after the challenge. Tough break.
Got to get the feet ready now. Shake it off.
Of the shoulder. Kraft trying to roll Cannon up. It's a little bit tight. Into the block of Cheng, and they do it.
Brilliant finish by Molly Shaw and Kelly Cheng. Kelly Cheng in the second half of that set, absolutely inserting her dominance over the net, and there was no answer for Therese Cannon and Megan Kraft. A beautiful serving display, fantastic achievement. The first time that Molly and Kelly have made the podium, and it is gold. What an achievement for the number, oh my goodness, I've forgotten what they see, but what an achievement for Kelly and Molly.
Let's freaking go. Way to close it out.
Congratulations to all the friends, the fans, the family at home who have been supporting, who've been listening in. They have finally done it. We knew it was possible. They've done so much to get here. They've been through a really tough tournament. Some sickness plagued them. They've had to really pick themselves up. And here they are. They have taken gold. And Kelly Cheng with the block for the finish, really bringing it home. Number 9 seeds, Molly Shaw and Kelly Cheng take down number 8 seeds, Therese Cannon and Megan Kraft in the gold medal match. It's an all USA final, so a fantastic achievement for USA Beach Volleyball, seeing your teams take gold and silver. It was a tough tournament. We've seen some brilliant teams go by the wayside. Anna Patricia and Duda, TKM were here, Mel and Brandy were here, and a whole host of others that have not been able to stop Kelly Cheng and Molly Shaw in their wake. As we head over to Kyle Friend to interview.
All right, we're
Molly
here
and
with
Kelly.
our gold medalists, Molly Shaw, Kelly Cheng. Congratulations. Give it up for United States one more time. Molly, this has been a whirlwind of a tournament for you. You had some sickness, you battled some stuff out there. You had to play one of your best friends in the finals. Talk about what this means to you.
Yeah, it was a tough tournament. Every team we played was like on their game. It's always really hard playing Therese and Meg because I love them so much. But it was an honor to be able to even play at this level and next to Kelly. So just really grateful. I'm shocked right now.
A loss for words. That's okay. You've done enough. You've done it all. Kelly, this is your guys' first final as a team. Your first final, you walk away with the gold medal. The only undefeated team left in this tournament are you guys. What does it mean for you to be here in this gold medal?
Oh, it just feels amazing. Molly and I have been working so hard, and I just want to give God all the glory. I wouldn't be here today without him and my relationship with him. So, yeah, it's been amazing.
Congratulations to you guys. Gold medal for you, leaving João Pessoa as the winners. Molly Shaw, Kelly Cheng, undefeated here in João Pessoa. And we'll have our final Mikasa moment. Who wants the ball? Signed by these two winners. Denise, back to you.
It's an emotional moment for Molly Shaw, joining forces with Kelly Cheng after the injury to Sarah Hughes. It was a big step up, and they had a brilliant start, making 2 semi-finals, but took 2 fourth places. Today, they made that one step further, making their way into the final. And in that final, they took down Therese Cannon and Megan Kraft into remaining undefeated for the whole of this tournament. It has been a phenomenal display. On their way to that win, who did they take down? Well, they took down in the beginning. It was from Paraguay, then on to Anna Patricia and Duda. Then it was Talita and Tayana, Tamela and Victoria, Rebecca and Carol, and then finally another victory, victory over Therese and Megan in that that final. That is some list of wins that they have got in their column to make this gold medal match. That was a quality performance, and there's confirmation of the set scores: 21-16, 21-17. And how did the stats play out? Well, Kelly definitely got on the board with the blocking, 4 blocks in that second set, and that was really only in the second half of the second set as well. She really did find a purple patch at the net. The errors creeping in for both sides, but definitely the block and the defense of Molly and Kelly making a massive difference to them. As we take a look at the overall scores, well, the blocks from Kelly, 4 in that second set. Service pressure from Shaw and Cheng definitely having its impact, and it definitely unsettled Cannon and Kraft. What an event we have had here in João Pessoa in the elite event. And there is confirmation of your gold medal winners, Shaw and Cheng, your silver medalist, Cannon and Kraft, and your bronze medalist, Anna, Patricia and Duda. From all of us at BBTV, it has been hell of a week. What a tournament. We've got 2 more events in the World Championship race for points. So keep an eye on just who is going to make that final cutoff. It will happen after the Mexico Challenge event. So we've got the next one in Rio, and then we move on to Mexico. And then we will know who is heading to the World Championships. There is so much to play for and so much action ahead. Thank you so much, wherever you are in our volleyball world. It's just an honor to be here. And from myself, Denise Austin, and from Kyle Friend, we look forward to welcoming you back again shortly.